The Su-2 was Sukhoi's first successful aircraft and its first to enter mass production. Designed before World War II, it served primarily as a light bomber and reconnaissance aircraft. Although modest in performance, it was reliable and easy to maintain, which made it useful during the early years of the war. The Su-2 helped establish Sukhoi as a capable design bureau and laid the foundation for its later military aircraft work. The Su-7 was Sukhoi's first supersonic combat aircraft and marked the bureau's transition into the jet age. Originally designed as a fighter, it proved more effective as a fighter-bomber. The aircraft was fast, rugged, and capable of operating from rough airfields, though it had limited range and demanding handling. The Su-7 became a key tactical strike aircraft for the Soviet Air Force during the Cold War. The Su-9 was a dedicated interceptor, developed to defend Soviet airspace against high-altitude bombers. It was optimized for speed and climb rate rather than maneuverability. Equipped with radar and guided missiles, it reflected the Cold War shift toward missile-armed interceptors. While limited in versatility, the Su-9 played an important role in Soviet air defense during the late 1950s and early 1960s. The Su-11 was an improved version of the Su-9, featuring better radar and more capable missile systems. Its purpose remained the same: intercepting enemy bombers at long range and high altitude. Although improvements were incremental, the Su-11 represented Sukhoi's growing experience with radar-guided interception. It served only briefly before being replaced by more capable interceptors with greater range and flexibility. The Su-15 was one of the most important Soviet interceptors of the Cold War. Designed to counter fast, high-altitude threats, it combined strong radar, long-range missiles, and high speed. The aircraft became infamous for its role in several Cold War incidents involving intercepted aircraft. The Su-15 remained in service for decades and formed the backbone of Soviet air defense through the 1970s and 1980s. The Su-17 introduced variable sweep wings to Sukhoi combat aircraft, allowing it to perform well at both low and high speeds. Designed as a fighter bomber, it excelled in ground attack missions. The aircraft was widely produced and exported, becoming one of Sukhoi's most successful designs. Its adaptability, payload capacity, and ruggedness made it a workhorse for both Soviet and Allied air forces. The Su-24 was a revolutionary aircraft for the Soviet Union, providing true all-weather, low-level strike capability. Using terrain-following radar and variable sweep wings, it could penetrate enemy defenses at very low altitude and high speed. The Su-24 gave Soviet forces a capability comparable to Western strike aircraft like the F-111. It became the backbone of Soviet and Russian tactical bombing for many years. The Su-25 was designed specifically for close air support, similar in concept to the American A-10. Built around survivability, it features heavy armor, redundant systems, and the ability to operate from rough airfields. The aircraft proved highly effective in combat, especially in Afghanistan. The Su-25 remains in service today due to its simplicity, durability, and effectiveness in supporting ground forces. The Su-34 is a modern strike aircraft derived from the Su-27 airframe. Unlike traditional fighters, it features a side-by-side cockpit and long-range capability, allowing extended missions with high crew comfort. Designed to replace older bombers like the Su-24, it combines heavy payload, advanced sensors, and fighter-level performance. The Su-34 is a core component of modern Russian tactical strike aviation. The Su-27 was developed to counter advanced Western fighters and became one of the most capable air superiority fighters of its era. It is known for exceptional maneuverability, long range, and powerful engines. The aircraft introduced aerodynamic features that allowed dramatic high angle of attack maneuvers. The Su-27 formed the foundation for an entire family of Sukhoi aircraft and remains an icon of Russian aviation. The Su-30 evolved from the Su-27 into a true multirole fighter. Designed for long-range missions, it added a second crew member and advanced avionics. The aircraft gained widespread international success due to its flexibility, heavy payload, and advanced maneuverability. The Su-30 became one of Sukhoi's most exported aircraft and demonstrated the Bureau's shift toward multi-role, export-focused fighter designs. The Su-33 is a naval fighter developed for aircraft carrier operations. Based on the Su-27, it features strengthened landing gear, folding wings, and corrosion protection for maritime use. Designed for air defense of naval task groups, it combines long range with heavy weapon loads. The Su-33 served aboard Russia's aircraft carrier and represents Sukhoi's entry into carrier-based aviation. The Su-35 is a deeply modernized evolution of the Su-27 design and represents what is often called a 4++ generation fighter. It features advanced avionics, powerful engines with thrust vectoring, and improved sensors. While not stealthy, it relies on maneuverability, range, and electronic warfare for survivability. The Su-35 serves as a bridge between classic fighters and fifth-generation designs. The Su-57 is Russia's first fifth-generation fighter, designed with stealth, advanced sensors, and networked combat in mind. It combines reduced radar visibility with high speed and extreme maneuverability. Unlike earlier Sukhoi fighters, the Su-57 emphasizes sensor fusion and information dominance. Still entering service, it represents Sukhoi's attempt to compete with Western stealth fighters while retaining traditional aerodynamic performance strengths. The Sukhoi Superjet 100 is Sukhoi's first major civilian aircraft. Designed as a regional jet, it marked the company's expansion beyond military aviation. The aircraft uses modern avionics and international components and is optimized for short to medium-range routes. While its commercial success has been mixed, the Superjet demonstrated Sukhoi's ability to design and produce modern passenger aircraft. So that was the Sukhoi family. I didn't include prototypes or experimental aircraft, since I focus only on large-scale production models on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.